Be here, and here she is. Didn't expect to see her, did you? Nah, she always shapes up. Alright. Now that looks alright. We'll just take it easy with that. Sorry. We'll just pretend that we're organizing a baseball team here at the retired actors home, and I'm the manager. Now,
You're going to be the manager of the retired actors baseball team?
yeah?
I'd like to join the retired actors baseball team.
Oh, you would?
Yes, and I'd like to know some of the guys' names on the team, so if I don't know a place when I see them in the street or in the home, I can say hello to them.
Oh, sure. But you know, they give these ball players nowadays very peculiar names.
Oh, like a lot of funny names.
Yeah, you know, like, Dizzy Dean.
Daffy Dean.
Yeah.
Their French cousin.
French.
Goofy Dean.
Oh yeah, Goofy! Now let's see. We have on our team who's on first, what's on second, and Adam knows on third.
You know the guy's names on the team?
Yeah.
You go ahead and tell me. Tell me the guy's names on the team.
Said who's on first, what's on second, and Adam knows on third.
You didn't say none. Go ahead and tell me.
Said who's on first, what's on second, and Adam knows on third.
You didn't say anything. Go ahead and tell me.
I'm telling her.
You know the guy's names on the team?
Yes.
Go ahead and tell me. Who's on first?
Right.
I mean the guy's name.
Who?
The guy played first.
Who?
The guy played first base.
Who?
The guy on first base.
Who is on first?
What are you asking me for?
No, wait a minute.
I'm just asking. What's the guy's name on third and first base?
What's the guy's name on second?
Who's on second?
Who's on first?
One base at a time now.
Then go change
I'm just asking. What's the guy's name on first base?
What's the guy's name on second?
Who's on second?
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third. We're not talking about
Wait a
him
minute.
right
Whoa.
now. Then don't.
Whoa. How could I have gotten to third base?
Well, you kinda mentioned his name.
I kind of mentioned his name.
Yeah,
I don't know anybody's name on the team. How can I mention the guy's name?
you did. You just mentioned it.
All right, then who's on third?
Who's on first?
What's on first?
What's on second?
Who? I don't know.
He's on third.
See what I mean? I didn't mention the guy's name on third base.
You did. You just mentioned it.
All right, then what's the guy's name on third base?
What's the guy's name on second?
Who's on second?
Who's on first?
I don't know.
Third base.
Got an outfield.
Well, naturally.
Left fielder's name.
Why?
Just thought I'd ask you.
Well, I thought I'd just tell you.
Go ahead. Tell me.
Tell you what.
The left fielder's name.
Why?
Because I want to know. Because.
Oh, he's center field. You know these players as well as I do.
Who's in center field?
Who's on first?
What's on first?
What's on second?
I don't know.
Third base.
Left field name, center field. I don't know. Do you know any of the guys' names on the team?
Look, Jazz, you don't seem to understand. See, I have a first base.
I know you got a
Look,
first baseman.
He gets his.
I ask you,
look,
what's
he gets his check.
I ask you, what's the first baseman's name?
What's the second baseman's name?
Who's on second?
Who's on first?
I don't know.
Third base.
Look, when you give the guy the money each month, who gets the money?
Every dollar of it. Every dollar of it.
Who does?
He does. Sometimes his wife comes down to collect it.
Whose wife?
Yeah. Why not, Jasmine? He's earned it.
Who did?
Right?
You gotta get a receipt for the guy, don't you?
I get one.
All right, then when you give the guy the money on first base, you say, "Here's your money. Sign this thing." How does he sign his name?
Who?
The guy you give the money to.
Well, that's how he signs it.
That's how. Who signs it?
Right?
Just ask him, what's the guy's name on first base?
Oh no! What signs his own?
Who signs his own?
Who signs his?
What's the guy's name on first?
What's on second?
Who's on second?
Who's on first?
I don't know.
Third base.
Got a pitcher on the team?
It would be a fine team without a pitcher.
Fine team. Pitcher's name.
Today. Tomorrow.
You don't want to tell me today?
I'm telling you.
You don't want to tell me today?
I'm telling you today.
All right, then go ahead and tell me the pitcher's name.
Tomorrow.
Why not tell me today? I don't want to wait till tomorrow.
I'm telling you today.
Then go ahead. Tell me the pitcher's name.
Tomorrow.
Fine. What time tomorrow are you going to tell me the pitcher's name?
What time? What?
What time tomorrow are you going to tell me who's pitching?
Who's not pitching?
I'll break your arm. You say who's on first. I just want to know. What's the pitcher's name?
What's the second baseman's name?
Who's on second?
Who's on first?
I don't know.
Third base.
You got a catcher?
Of course you got a catcher on the baseball team.
Catcher's name.
Today.
Today. Tomorrow's pitching. Today's catching.
Now you got it.
Now I got it. All I got is a couple of days on the team. That's all.
I can't change that.
I'm just asking you. You know, I'm a pretty good catcher myself.
And so they tell me.
Yeah, and I give hand the plate. Tomorrow's picking up my team, right? Heavy hitter runs up. Now, tomorrow pitches the ball and heavy hitter runs the ball and runs first. Now, me being a good catcher, I'm going to throw the guy at first base. So I pick the ball and throw it to who?
Now that's the first thing you've said right.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Well, that's all you have to do.
Is throw the ball to first base?
Yes.
And who gets it?
Naturally.
Who?
Naturally.
You got it.
Naturally.
Oh. So I pick up the ball and I throw it to naturally.
You don't. You pick up the ball and you throw it to who?
Then naturally.
You don't. Yeah.
So that's what I said. I said I pick up the ball and I throw it to naturally.
You don't. You throw it to who?
Then who got it?
Naturally.
You pick up the ball and you throw it to who?
Naturally.
You ask me.
You pick up the ball and you throw it to who?
Naturally.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not saying
I
it.
said I pick up the ball and I throw it to naturally.
You don't. You throw it to who?
Whoever it is better get it.
He'll get it.
Who
Don't
get it?
worry about who.
Who get it?
Yeah.
He better get it.
All right.
Okay, so I pick up the ball and I throw it to who? Whoever it is drops the ball in the ground in a second. Who picks up the ball, throws it, what throws it? I don't know if that's back to tomorrow. Triple play.
Could be.
And then the guy gets up, it's a long fly because. Why? I don't know. He's on third and I don't give a darn.
Say what?
I said,